Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ricky Carson. If you're new here, I post new videos every single day. It's kind of like a vlog style type of channel, but we get into some fun stuff. Today, I am headed towards Total Wine and More to find some whiskey. In a previous video, I tried finding whiskey and I was very unsuccessful at doing that. And there's a few like specific types of whiskeys that I want to get. One of them is like Buffalo Trace, and the other one is Screwball whiskey. But also, if there's something else that's really appealing, then I'm definitely gonna want to go for that one. But yeah, yesterday I had trouble finding it. All the places that I would normally go to were closed, and today it was closed. So I am going to be venturing out to Virginia. Yeah, that's right. I'm leaving the district to go all the way to another state. Well, I guess not another state because DC technically isn't a state. Let's go for statehood, haha. But yeah, it's gonna be about 45-minute transit commute to get there. The things that one will do for alcohol. So I really have nothing else going on today for the rest of the day, which is why I'm deciding to embark on this side quest. Let's call it that. Yeah, it's a side quest. But wish me luck, guys, because if I can't get what I want at Total Wine More all the way in freaking Virginia and Alexandria, then I don't know. I'm definitely not going to be leaving that place empty-handed. So either way, we're going to be leaving with whiskey. Come along for the ride. Either way, we're going to be leaving with alcohol. So come along for the ride. Guys, fucking sad news. Fucking they don't sell whiskey or tequila or anything at this Total Wine and More. Like, why have one here if there's not more than just Total Wine? What? So I was recommended a place to go to that does exclusively sell whiskey because apparently, I don't know. It's not like someone told me or explained to me, but I'm starting to guess that apparently you have to have a different store to sell whiskey, I guess. Anyway, the closest one is literally closing in 20 minutes, and it'll take me just about that time to even get there. So, looks like we're not getting whiskey, and we're not getting alcohol, and it's raining. It's raining. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be walking back to the station, which is a 15-minute walk from here in the rain. Did I mention it's raining? Fuck, I'm an Oregonian. And we're gonna try again tomorrow. So wish me luck. Alright. So guys, I just ordered an Uber because I was like, I don't really want to go to the station and like in the shorts and stuff, like it's way too cold. And then I was like, well, if I'm gonna get an Uber, and I saw the price and it's gonna be like $13-15. I was like, well, I might as well see if I could get an Uber to the liquor store. And the liquor store Uber was like $14, and so I was like, good, I'll do it. And then Uber changed it up on me because no drivers were gonna take that fare. So now it's gonna be somewhere between $17 and $25, which we're spending more money than we thought, guys, but I made it this far. I want to see it through. So it's going to cost me a little extra money, but I think it's definitely going to be worth it because I don't think I would have the energy to deal with this type of shenanigans tomorrow, really. So yeah, currently I'm waiting for the Uber. It's like 13 minutes away. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards because I'm going to be even farther away from home. So it's definitely not going to be cheaper. And it's just after rush hour. So yeah. Okay, so basically, we're not getting it today. We're not getting it today. I'm just gonna unplug this and plug into a lamp. So we're gonna try again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have to go less far, but that's just life. I had an amazing conversation with an Uber driver talking about life, love, and having no regrets because everything's learning experiences. I wish I could have gotten it recorded because it honestly would have been like a great podcast. But anyway, we are going to try again tomorrow. Alright, guys?
I'm sorry, are you hitting on my date during my date? Are you on meds?
Yeah, antibiotics, just keep them fresh. No, I'm not mentally ill, if that's what you're implying.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to say a couple of words to my awesome daughter.
Guys, we made it. We got the bottles. We got the bottles. The bottles are secure. Just recently took them out of this bag. Now I have them lined up in front of me against the wall because we are going to do a little sampling of the three. Initially I was only gonna get 2 bottles, but I saw this other bottle that I was just like, I have to have it. Have to have it because it has such a fascinating story. So the first bottle is Uncle Near's 1884. This whiskey has a story to tell. So Uncle Near's is the man who taught Jack Daniels how to make whiskey, and then his formula has been replicated by a black female entrepreneur in Tennessee who is the one responsible for why we have an Uncle Nearest label in the first place. And it's just an amazing story. I totally recommend you guys check out and do some research on your own because it's quite a fascinating story of events. Racist Tennessee back in the 1800s. It's crazy. So before I pour, I want to share with you guys the cup that I'm using. Now this looks to be a copper cup. I say looks to be because it's copper plated on the outside, and in the inside it's stainless steel. Now most people associate this cup with having like a Moscow Mule, but recently it's been found out that having a full copper cup, for example Moscow Mule, anything longer than when the ice melts will pose potential health risks to your body, which again, you know, Moscow Mules aren't meant to last a long time. They're meant to be sipped quite frequently because of the ice element to it. But though with the research, I can't remember where specifically, but it's just like really bad for your health. So we have a stainless steel one, and I believe the state of New York was the first state to outlaw non stainless steel or some non-harmful material. But yeah, let's pour a little bit here. And guys, normally I would have like a big fat circular ice cube, and normally it wouldn't be out of this cup, but I just recently moved to this place in DC and I have not invested in having proper drinkware for it. So we're going to yeah, that's the case. But this one is definitely going to be the lighter one. It's 46.5% alcohol, 93 proof, which is it's up there. It's up there. So let's try Uncle Nearest. For a whiskey, it's a lot of alcohol. It's a lot of alcohol, but and it warms you up. And it's warming me up a lot. I definitely think that this type of whiskey is definitely something good to have on like a cold day, especially if there's like a northeastern snow. Like, I feel like this one is a good like we're up, we're moving, we're doing stuff. We need to keep warm. We can be a little buzzed, but yeah, this is solid. I don't think it's something that you would want to necessarily sip on without it being on the rocks or having it mixed in something. Like, I feel like this whiskey is solid on its own, but is more of a mixing type of whiskey. Well, I'm gonna wash this out. Okay, now after we've had that a little bit rough, really warm whiskey, we're moving on to the Buffalo Trace. Now, the Buffalo Trace is iconic. It's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, so you know you're getting the good stuff. I've never had any like bad experiences with Buffalo Trace. In fact, it wasn't one of the first whiskeys I would say I've ever had, but it was one of the first that I ventured out to when I had like money to buy like an actual bottle of whiskey and nothing shit like Jack Daniels. Yeah, it's soft. You can tell that it's whiskey, but it's not like, you know, lighting your nose hairs on fires. But yeah, I don't know much about this particular brand. I just know that it tends to be quite smooth when going down. So, cheers. Oh my god. Yeah. That was really rich, really smooth. This is like a nice, gentlemanly, you know, whiskey. It's just like, it kind of slick. Kind of gets you in the mood, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I really like that. I like the Uncle Nearest and I like the story behind it, but the Buffalo Trace, I had this like a year ago when I was working at a liquor store for a couple months. I got fired because the boss at first said I was stealing, even though the stealing problem was happening before I was even there. Anyway, that's when I first came across this, and my god, it's good. Now I'm gonna wash this cup out again. BRB. Alright, now I'm gonna be drawing the cup out again because we don't want any cross contaminations, even if it's just water. We're just trying all these out so we can get a fresh go on things. Okay, last but certainly not least is the Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. Now, I actually want to say that I've been on this shit for at least a year before it started becoming like really popular. Now every time I go into the store, like the guys at the counter say, "Oh yeah, this is really popular. Like, this keeps on being taken up." If I can just like, oh, there we go. I was like wondering why the cap wasn't opening, but this stuff is really, it's dangerous because it doesn't taste like whiskey at all. Really, it doesn't. Oh my god. Does me saying it smells like a fermented peanut butter make sense to you guys? Really sweet fermented peanut butter. Okay. So we pour. Oh, actually, look, it has a little award tag. So, Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey Consumers Choice Award 2020 SIP Awards. We didn't just create peanut butter whiskey, we perfected it. Damn. Innovation Award. Okay. So, let's cheers to peanut butter whiskey. Yes. Oh my god. That tastes so good. I could literally like drink that all day. I don't know if whiskey is the best thing to like bake with, but if you could like bake some peanut butter cookies with that whiskey, or a cake, or literally anything, I could totally see you like using this whiskey as a type of like seasoning thing. Like you put some meat in it and then smoke it. But yeah, that's all the whiskeys I have today, and oh my god, I spoke too fast and now it's coming up. Oh, I probably should have had something more than just pancakes to eat. You would think that would be fine, but no. But I think I think that it's safe to say that these definitely are, in my opinion, should be the best whiskeys of 2024. Here's why. This has a story, and it's a whiskey for utility. This will keep you warm when you're in between cars and buildings having to endure such frozen tundra. This is a working man's whiskey that does not have the same limitations just really cheap, unamusing whiskey has. Listen, at the end of the day, all of this is poison. So if you're going to go with poison to warm yourself up, I suggest Uncle Nearest. It gets the job done. Now, if you're having a nice evening home by yourself or with the missus, want a nice nightcapper or something to flirt with dessert. And I say flirt with because we all know what's coming in for dessert. Buffalo Trace. Smooth, solid. If you are not a whiskey drinker, I feel like this will kind of change your mind about that. Now, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but if you're not a whiskey drinker, I find it really hard though for you not to like appreciate this type of whiskey. It just goes down really well, and you could sip on it without needing to mix it in with something. Now, this one you can mix with something, mix without something, take it straight. Screwball peanut butter whiskey. This one is amazing. It's great just on its own. Lord knows what you could do with it, mixed with other things. And it's on the up and up. A lot of people still don't know about this whiskey, so I think it is always a party pleaser. If you show up with a bottle, it will kind of amuse everyone. And it tastes good, it's a good product. And listen, some like traditional whiskey drinkers may like stick their nose up in the air about it because it's peanut butter whiskey. It has a little bit of a funny gag to it, but no, this stuff is real. Clearly the market's been expanding across the country, probably across North America, more like it. And I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing this on influencers here, and then people in other countries are like, we want to try it, we want it. And then this peanut butter whiskey, the Screwball, is just beginning, because this is gonna go someplace. I just wish I owned a little bit of it. By the way, none of this is sponsored. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this real wonder pish posh mash wonderland of a video. We went from not being able to locate a single like whiskey shop to the one that was closest all along open today, and I was able to get these 3 whiskeys. So that's life for you. Anyway, guys, if you don't remember, I post new videos every single day. Make sure you smash the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and press the bell notification, because guys, I've been changing my times. I'm going to be posting videos at like 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm on the East Coast. My computer thinks I'm Pacific. I'm too lazy to change it. That's why. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good one. Love you. Peace. Bye.